Welcome back everyone for our last installation of the Fubu week 5. We're going through the drop stance this week. We've gone through the how-to, the tutorial, the basic structure, some different drills you can do. And now we're going to put it all together into a walking basic where you need a little bit more space but still not too much. Enough times to where you could do it 3 or 4 times is enough. So we're going to break it down piece by piece and go through the movement. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And what we're going to do with this move is we're going to start off just like our basics with our other stances that we did the weeks before. We're going to first take a step with our right foot, and then we're going to swing our hands back. We have this different posture where the hands are just all touching, the thumb is touching all the fingers, and you're just going to hold that up, and then the hand kind of next to the crease of the elbow again, and we're in like a transition stance. And from here, we're just going to step out, heel to toe, kind of dropping into a gombu, and then sitting down into a pubu. This hand can just follow the body, reaching through. And then we're going to come up, same thing, mabu, gombu. Then from here, we're going to do a little bit different. Instead of going through like we did in the previous videos, we're going to come over. So we're going to swing this hand over, drop this hand, open the foot, and pivot up. So we have that same position, the fingers kind of ready, hand by the elbow, and then dropping down as we watch the left hand, stepping the right foot out. Then we're going to sink down in the pubu and reach the hand forward. Then we're going to come up. Then we're going to come over, and that can continue. Okay? So from here, we'll do it on the way back. So from here, once again, we're going to step with the right foot, bring the right hand up, step out behind you, then drop the hand through the body, follow the leg, stepping forward. Then you're going to come over into mabu, gombu. Then push through, 1, then step out, and through, and out. So a couple of basic steps with this posture is we want to make sure we're separating the hand movement from the footwork. So take it one by one. So when we go, we're going to do footwork, then bring the feet together, hands together up, okay, in this position. Then from here, we're not going to move the hands at all. This will keep our back straight as we step out. We're just going to sink down and step back. Then as we drop the weight, now we're nice and stable. Now we can drop this hand through the waist, palm out, hand tucked. Then we have this angle. Okay? From here, that's why we keep the hand really high and relaxed, shoulder relaxed, so that way the body's open and we can lean through. Okay? When we're lean through, we can do the same thing, pushing the body forward into mabu, up into gombu. Here, open the back hand and swing above. So you're going to kind of basically just tip the body as you open to the left side. Open, heel, grab. Then from here, same thing, watching the hand, step back, sink the body down, then pivot through, and then lean forward and out. Then from here, we can step around and do a small closer. Okay? One more time, breaking that down. We're going to step out with the right foot, swing the right hand up. Watch the right hand, step the left foot out. Sink down the body, reach the left hand over to the left leg, then sink forward, mabu into gombu, really important. And then from here, while the weight's on this leg, just open the ankle, pivot through. You can kind of come up, keep your balance, make sure this is a clear stance so you can shift out, steady, push through. And just like in the basics, it's really important to make sure that you don't stand up, that you actually press through. Okay, when you get to gombu, and from here we can just easily, nice and easy come up. And then from there you can repeat, have a few different repetitions, go back side to side just like we talked about. That's a good way to drill this and kind of keep going over it. Okay? So that is the full practice of Fubu as far as all the basic stances are concerned. Give you a couple standing drills, a couple stretching drills, and a couple different ways to emphasize the movement. So if you have a specific weakness, you're probably going to find it with this stance. If it's difficult going down, then getting into those low postures, then you definitely need to work on the mabu and gombu and kind of work on the leg strength. But if it's a flexibility issue, hopefully you can work on one of those standing basics, whether it's the side hip hinge or working on some other different part of it, whether it's isolating the knee or isolating the body. Work on that to kind of go through that and get a bigger range of motion. Drop stance is definitely the hardest stance that we have for most people, but it does pay a lot to go over it and keep working on improving it, because this one is the one that you really want to work on to make sure that you get the full Wudang style body. being soft, being stable, being low and balanced, and being able to breathe deeply throughout these motions. So keep working on this. We'll be back next week to go through Shubu, our last empty stance, our last stance in the 5 basic patterns. We'll keep going through that piece by piece, and then from there we'll be able to dig into some of the actual form systems, some of the different trainings that we have here in Wudang. So I hope you enjoy, keep practicing this weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to hit subscribe, check out all the information underneath. There you can navigate to the Ways of Wudang Patreon account. And by becoming a Patreon, you can get access to all the main channel resources around martial arts, Taoist philosophy, even Chinese music, and group classes, live streams, one-on-one courses, and a bunch of other stuff as well. So I hope you'll go check that out, and I hope to see you there. Once more, thank you for all your support. We'll see you in the next video.